Welcome to Tales from the Crib podcast, home for your daily tea and weekly gossip. So you already know what to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell, because Halloween's over with. It's time to forget what you dressing up as and time to worry about what you finna stuff that turkey with. But you already know, this your boy Philip Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. Whose turkey is getting stuffed, co-host?
I mean, hey man, Thanksgiving coming up. It's countdown time, man. What a stamp said, man.
It's gravy season.
Hey. But you already know, man. Look at the background. My co-host finally got it working, man. It's looking good. Y'all thought we was finna drop a new episode? You know what's going on. But how you doing, co-host?
I am doing great. I want to give a big shout out to our boy, realgood_Doty. Happy birthday to you, sir. We just came from his happy birthday dinner. He does TFTC Sports NFL weekly show with us, so make sure you check that out over on TFTC Sports. But you know why you're here. It's Tales from the Crib, episode 229. 229 million shows with this freaking guy, and he still can't dance. But Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, Felix Supreme 305. 304. Put it in the comment section down below.
You a hater.
Welcome to the show.
You hated my little fish dance.
Do you like fish sticks?
You got jokes. Oh man, but speaking of fish sticks, I've been waiting for this episode as soon as this celebrity got out of jail. We've been saying this time after time.
He found a way to make the news even while he was in jail. It doesn't even make sense.
Exactly.
But show favorite.
What we got?
Show favorite celebrities. We got. I'm just gonna go ahead and take us off screen. We got Blueface, so y'all can see Blueface is back, baby.
Yeah.
Blueface shares a message amid his release. Both of my baby mamas left me in prison, straight for dead. If I wasn't out today, they'd still be effing off.
Facts.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, Blueface is free at last. And he's returned home, and it's already starting off crazy. We got video clips to get you in tune. Let's see what's going on.
Nah, I'm doing something right now. I got you later. Get to all that good stuff later, man. Give me a second to myself. A second to myself, man. Get out of here. You know what I mean? Gotta let them know what time it is. I'm dead on you. Let's go crazy.
What is he doing? Just dancing in his house?
You happy, man? He just got out of jail 2 years. What you talking about?
Man. Still a nigga. Dead on me. Still a nigga. 2 years later. Still a nigga. Dead on me. Follow me before I go private. That's all I gotta say. Follow me before I go private. Follow me before I go private. Dead on me. Big closet. Still looking like something. Last one. Say what's up today. Oh, we got the last one. Say what's up to Baby Butter.
Wait, what's game?
Say hi, Baby Butter. Baby
Baby
Butter.
brother.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about Blueface. He always gonna be around his kids.
Yeah, we getting
Exactly.
all the way together, man. You know what time it is.
Support the fathers.
Yeah, just PSA. I didn't approve for no crackhead bitch to be around my kids,
God.
so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. One thing for sure and two things for certain. You bitches go on live talking about, oh, and if you talk about my son and anybody that talk about my son and this is what happens to them and da-da-da-da. No, and if any bitch play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect me about my kids, yeah, we gonna see how far I'm willing to take you. I'm not no buster bitch about my kids, okay? I don't let anybody just play with them. I don't let anybody just be around my kid. I don't let anybody, it ain't like that over here, okay?
What?
What?
Play that over. You guys wanna go bowling? Bowling, 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 bowling.
I'm going to post the messages where she is literally cussing me out, threatening me and everything, when all I asked her was, do you want me to bring the baby up there? No, I don't want you touching my hair today and trying to be extra friendly so you could get Journey on camera so Jaden can come up there and destroy the grandkids' whole moment with their dad after 2 years. You would do that? You would do that? She attacked my security guards on camera, federal agents. She attacked the security guards on camera. It's on camera. She attacked the fucking security guards. Jonathan is caught in the middle of the worst fucking experience of his life, y'all. Y'all need to pray for him because he is really trying to do the right thing, and people is playing internet games and don't really give a fuck about their kids. That baby is somewhere. She drove off and left that baby. wasn't eating on nothing. She drove off and left that baby at Mount Tasia trying to follow my son. Jonathan daddy don't got no diapers. He ain't got no food. He don't know what the fuck to do. Y'all need to start holding people accountable. This is not funny no more. This is not a game no more. And that was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. And y'all watched her put that woman's baby on camera, knowing that Jaden don't play about her kids. Why would that girl put that girl's kids on the camera and ruin their whole fucking day? So now Jaden picks her kids up, and they not with their dad right now. But she got what she wanted, and that's okay. That's okay. John needs to spend a lot of time with her kid too, but that's okay. I pray that that's my son's son, because that what happened today was the ugly.
You took it to another category where it's blue and red now. Now we need you to choose up. Is it Crips or Bloods?
Crips.
Believer. Believer.
I believe it.
He don't want to get beat
So
up.
You be faking with that blood shit?
No, I want you. What you mean? Why are you all like, damn?
You wanted to come in. You came in at a good moment.
You put me in the hot seat.
Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm fresh out. I'm on every. What's going on? You got a red nose or a blue nose? Let them know.
Blue nose.
All right. So you just helping me get the low and all that, huh? You just helping me get the drop on the spot and all that.
Screw our crib.
Gotta have you in those, you feel me?
Oh yeah, they right
Gotta have one
there.
of those, one of them setups.
Say this.
Blueface on the Chicago stuff.
But I fuck with the Bloods now. That's why Crips cool. But I'm fucking the Blood, like, you know?
I don't give a fuck. I'm Crip, Blood, and GD.
Oh my god. Oh, let's see. I got thinking I had a girlfriend, but I guess nothing is ever really locked in. So now I'm back on the prowl for some serious. Both of my baby mamas left me in prison, stranded for dead. Oh yeah, that's what we read. If it wasn't out today, they'd still be effing off. We'll never have a chance to do that again. Don't let them run you off, ladies. Yeah, don't let them run them off, because Blueface life is definitely messed up. It says it takes one bad baby mama to ruin your whole life, and you know, Jaden Alexis doesn't really seem like she's that bad of a baby mama, to be honest. She seems pretty reasonable, but Krishan Rock, I mean, as you can see.
Exactly.
I love that Blueface presses her, though. Like, I know what you were doing. Like, I have the internet. My mom tells me what's going on. That's why my mom hates you.
She's like, what? Why you got me in the hot seat? Like, what you expected was gonna happen? Like, you was out here wilding. I think she had like 3-4 boyfriends while the whole time. Like, in 2 years, how you have 4 boyfriends?
She was holding up the Hood's trophy.
That's nasty work. Then on top of that, like, she was with the whole little 18-year-old little kid, and she was with him. Then like,
What was he, blood?
I don't know what he was. Yeah, I think he was blood too. And then that lasted for like 24 hours. And then as soon as Blueface get out, you see she all kissing all up on him and everything. And I'm like,
yeah. She's he's all yoked from jail.
oh, exactly. So I'm like, so
She was getting going.
And then the whole time like, as soon as Blueface got out of jail, I was thinking like, oh man, that's so sweet. He with his kids, like that's the first thing he want to do as soon as he get out of jail, spend time with all his kids. And then next thing you know, you see Jaden and Alexis talking like, I ain't never agreed to no crackhead B being around my kid. And I'm like, whoa.
Well, yeah, but you see what she did. That what the mama said exposed. Like, she went on live and was like putting Jaden's kids on her live. Like, you know what you're doing. Like, it's one thing if you're in the same house with them, but like let them be in their own room. But then you want to be on live and have them all in the background, you got it like that.
I mean, what you talking about? She has this. I mean, we already know about baby Krishan Rock. You already know he on the other side. He on the other side of the spectrum. So he needs extra attention, extra tender love and care. So with me, I was thinking it was cool. I didn't realize it was a problem. I'm like, okay, Blueface there, Krishan there, because Krishan Rock
That's
Jr.
what I'm saying. I bet you it isn't a problem, but I'm saying the fact that Krishan's on Instagram Live and showing Jaden Alexis kids in her live, like why not just show Blue or your kid?
I mean,
Why and you know that they ain't really cool like that, so it's like why you having all the kids in the live? I'm pretty sure if Jaden Alexis was around, that she wouldn't
like
put
Blueface holding the camera right here.
She wouldn't put Krishan Jr. in the live. I don't know. That's what she said was going on.
Yeah, I mean, true, but still, I mean, it don't. To me, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool because I mean, I remember them doing videos together. They was in the car. They was all copacetic and they was all cool and everything and cool and by out. But then as soon as Blueface go to jail, and then he gets out, and I was like, oh, F that girl. And
She probably all saw that stuff where she like let her in the when she was homeless, they let her in the Blueface house.
Oh yeah, she was trashing
instead of
it.
being respectful. She tore up the house, and it's like it wasn't just one of his spare houses. Like that was the kid's house too.
I don't know, man. It's just too much, and it hasn't even been a full 48 hours yet. We haven't even gone a full week yet with this whole Blueface stuff. Every day we wake up, it's something new. I'm waiting on the day I wake up, and then he say, "Oh yeah, we got Krishan Rock sleeping with the dogs because she a dog." And then then he like turns the camera on, and like she's in the basement next to all the dogs in the kennel.
He should do that.
That's
No,
horrible.
I'm just kidding, but
I
mean, like to make her like because she betrayed him.
You
like
think
to get the trust back, she got to sleep 30 days in the kennel.
That's hard. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know if they doing this to go viral. I don't know if this is like a real relationship. I don't know if this is just because I mean Krishan Rock need money. Like she wasn't making no money. Everything she was doing, like the dude she was with, they was using her. They was using her for her clout and everything. So I'm like. And on top of that, she lost the whole Zeus Network thing because she had crashed out during that situation. I'm like, is this whole thing she doing with Blueface right now real? Because I remember she was all saying, I'm done with I mean, yeah, before she went on a stream with Talil and Deshaun and them, she's like, I'm done with Blueface. I'm done with that part of my life.
Yeah,
I'm on God and everything.
I think that too, that she was like talking down on him like the whole time. When he was out, she was dating people that are on the opposite gang that he's on. So she was doing a whole lot, and I think that's super hilarious that he gets out. And you think that this is saying this for publicity? I think this is how hectic his real life is. I just think it is what it is, dealing with a crazy baby mama like that. But I did think it's hilarious that he's doing the stream with DDG, and she walk in the room like, "Oh, I want to be in here. I want to sit in here."
Oh,
and then he starts asking her, "So you blood or Crip?" That shit was hilarious. Like, that's funny. You a blue nose or a red nose? Are you a blue nose or a red nose, Coase?
Funny, none of that. But you see, DDG was all looking all. He was looking all.
He didn't want to get beat up.
He's like,
he's like, you believe her? And he knew if he said no, that Krishan might have just pounced on him right there. He knew it.
Yeah, she definitely would have. And then back to what Blueface was talking about, how like, oh, I went to prison and y'all left me for dead. And I mean, you see a lot of dudes do say that when they go to jail, like they would before they went to jail, like they got the girls, they got a couple girls they taking care of, they paying their bills, they doing everything, and then as soon as they go to jail, the girl don't even answer their phone call no more. It's over with. Like I know girls that will literally tell you that if you go to jail, don't call me. I'm not one of those girls. I'm done with you. And you like, damn, I thought it was real. And the whole time it's not.
And it's crazy because some dudes tell the story where it's like the girls like immediately, like if you like you said, if you go to jail, I'm done with you. But then there's there's other girls where it's they'll kind of be doing calls. You'll get a lot of calls that first month, but then the next month you get next call like lower calls, and by that third month you may get one or two calls. And usually by the end of that month, you ain't getting called no more, and they ain't picking up either.
Exactly, and then the crazy part is like you would think Jaden Alexis and Krishan Rock would always answer his phone. I mean, you see, I remember at first Krishan Rock was answering all his phone calls because she'll be on somebody's stream and like Blueface would call, like she'd run off and do things like that. And then I remember one time she left the baby in the car. Just to talk to Blueface on the phone, so I remember that.
Oh, we covered that on video.
And then like
that's crazy.
Then like the production team had
in the car, and the production team had to like be the ones that get him out.
So
crazy world.
It's definitely a crazy world, but I mean, we definitely gonna keep y'all posted on this relation because you know it's gonna be a lot more going on. I mean, it is
This is just like a couple of days out. Imagine once we get a week, 2 weeks in, it's just Blueface life. And unfortunately, when you get a bad baby mama, sometimes you can't control it. This just ends up being your life. That's why they say choose who you have a kid with, because you could say, oh, you got a messed up life for 18 years. This is beyond 18 years. They're still your child after 18 years. So if you go into family events or big events, you still got to see that other person. It's for life.
like Deion Sanders. I always got to see his other baby mama, and Shiloh always remind him of it. That's funny as hell. But I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, nothing's worse than a crazy baby mama or crazy baby daddy. But y'all,
either way,
y'all comment.
Anybody crazy?
Y'all comment down below. Was Jaden Alexis in the wrong for snapping on Blueface for being around Krishan? Even though I still feel like Krishan Jr. he on the spectrum. So I mean, I would think.
Oh my God, they were showing Blueface working with Krishan Jr.
Oh Lord.
And they were saying
he wasn't covering the face.
He wasn't doing that. But he was getting him to like take like help steps, and they're like, look, he's not just falling over. Blueface works with him for one day, and has made more progress than Krishan's had in a couple years.
It's horrible. She's a horrible mom. She's a horrible mom. You see what Clarissa said. Blueface mom say, oh, she left her with one friend, and now he with Blueface dad. He ain't got no Pampers. He don't know what to do.
We've seen videos of Blueface dad, and then didn't Blueface like literally fight his dad one time?
Yeah, he got an argument with his dad before.
And then that's like the one you're gonna leave with the child.
I mean,
and didn't they try to give him the child like when they both got locked up? And he's like, "Nah, I'm cool."
Yeah, he did. The whole family fucked up.
They just need to stop the Zeus. Like, MTV's failing. They canceled Ridiculousness.
He's about to get.
We're surprised we didn't make. Sorry guys, we didn't make that a topic. That was kind of big news.
Yeah, ridiculousness being canceled after 14 years. That was big news. But yeah, he's Blueface is about to get another show on the Zeus Network. He's before he went to jail, he'll have like these rap. I think it's like rap battle girls, rap house girls thing going on. But then he went to jail. But now he's out. I seen him and the Zeus dude talking about it again. So I want to see how that works, especially since Krishan Rock had the whole little crash out situation. So will he even let her around the security guard, around production team? I don't know.
She's bad for any production team. I mean, she literally went on No Jumper one time and broke like a bunch of their TVs.
Hopefully she changed. She did believe it.
She ain't never changed.
You might be right. But you know what you're not right about?
Something never changing, because it actually did. We got huge news in the relationship goals community. But Big Sean and Jhené Aiko have broken up after almost 10 years together. And, fans have been reacting to Big Sean being seen without her and a new girl after the news of the split. Fans did not care about Big Sean after they saw the supermodel girlfriend behind him. That's crazy. So supposedly, what did they say? Something about marriage? You were telling me?
What about marriage?
That they wanted to get married, or that she asked him about marriage and he broke up with her?
No, he didn't break up with her. I mean, the thing...
Was it something like that?
It wasn't he broke up with her. No, he didn't break up with her. She broke up with him because she wants... I mean, they've been in a relationship for a long time, but we got a video. We're going to play the video. Then we're going to come back and tell you some more about this situation.
Hell yeah. I did. Everyone chat real quick. Say hi to the GOAT.
Sorry, that was crazy loud. Let me get this down.
What's stopping y'all from getting married? Oh, y'all already did one of those secret industry weddings.
No. There has not been a secret industry marriage. It's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just like, to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all. To me, marriage symbolizes like the best relationship. People be like, oh, you gotta get married. To me, I feel like having a relationship is first and foremost, and like marriage is a byproduct of that. And I feel like a lot of people get the idea of like, oh, you have to get married. But then it's like, to me, that's almost a fear-based way of thinking too, because then people be getting divorced. The divorce rate's so fucking high. And I'm not like discounting anything, and I'm not saying that we aren't gonna get married. But what I'm saying is that it's just, and I don't like putting our personal business out there like that either. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done, I feel like, in general.
Well, take it from somebody who's been with their woman for 26 years, right? It's always gonna be ups and downs.
Period.
The work's never gonna stop.
Yeah.
Especially raising
26
kids.
years?
Been with her 26 years. Got married in 2014.
Oh,
so
shit.
you're married for 10.
Wow.
So it's gonna always be ups and downs.
So what took you 16 years to get married?
I don't know.
Exactly. It's kind of like a
I
hard
really
thing
don't know. I really, truly, honestly don't know. In my mind, I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be, right? But I did know this is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life. So my mentality is, hey, I already know it's gonna be. No relationship is gonna be perfect all the time. So if you're thinking that you gotta wait for this fairy tale magical awakening where everything's gonna be all good all the time, it's just like no, that's not the way life is.
No. I don't think it's that. I think that it's just seeing so many different. You know, the thing about Jhené is that we have so many relationships. It's like being peers, being in a group together, parents, romantic, all that. You know, it's like it's a crazy connection because no matter what, we're always going to be tied together, no matter what. So I think that doesn't discount that, like, she and me both have to be on the same page. Not to say we aren't, but I feel like I can only speak for myself that there needs to be like more work done so we could keep going, because there's a lot of focus on our family. There's a lot of focus on careers and everything, and that is something that I feel like has not been the main focus.
So y'all not necessarily together now, y'all just figuring it out.
Oh, look at you, Charlotte.
I'm just asking a question.
No, I'm not saying that either. That's, you know, what I'm saying is that it's not perfect and that it needs to be work done.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
What the hell is Big Sean talking about? You already gave this girl a baby. The work has already been done. So you might as well just put a ring on it and just work on it. Just like Charlamagne the guy just said, like, marriages aren't perfect. It's always gonna be ups and downs. So I just don't understand, like, I don't understand the fear that he has in the back of his head. Like, if you got money, if you got money and she got money, then just get a prenup. Just get a prenup or something like that. And then if y'all do get a divorce, then you don't have to worry about it. Because, I mean, most dudes really just talk about they don't want to get married because they don't want to get effed. Or they don't want to get effed because you already know a lot of marriages don't end in God's favor.
Yeah.
So if you got a prenup, then, I mean, what's you really scared of? There's nothing really to be scared of. Besides,
well, but the thing is, if you think about it, though, he's been together with her, like, what, a decade?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years. And say he got married after, like, 2 years into the relationship. That means, like, the last 8 years he would have to split everything. Because the prenup is, like, you keeping everything intact from before, but basically from the point you get married onward, you split everything.
A prenup is an agreement, so you can make it however you want to make it. You can modify it.
I mean, yeah, that's
you can always say
that's
from this day on, everything we make.
That's usually typically how they do it. It's like, well, yours is yours from everything before, but then after that, everything after the marriage is ours.
Exactly, but to me, it sounds like he was just basically saying, like, I already bought the cow. I'm already getting the milk for free. Why have to buy the cow? Because he has a kid with her already. They already in a group. They already doing business together. They have like the 2088 thing that's going on. They dropped an album. I think it's like 1 or 2 albums together, they dropped those together. And you seen a little show they did on the little concert stage. So he did that. So he feel like, well, I already got a baby with her. We doing business together. I mean, I already been together. I already been with her 10 years. She ain't do nothing yet. So he might as well keep going. And then
she might as well come on the show and say her piece.
I doubt she ain't like that. Jhené Aiko's not that type of girl. Like, she's always like, that's the weird part. Like, you would think that like somebody like Jhené Aiko you'd want to cuff because she's not like a Sukihana, Sexy Red. Like, you can't think of any, like, she's not doing anything overly sexual. She's not trying to be low key seductive. Like, she ain't.
Oh no, she's not embarrassing you. Yeah, I've never seen her like put him in a spot, and you actually do see that often where the dude gets embarrassed. But no, she's a seem actually she's been like an excellent significant other. So yeah, I am surprised that they haven't been married. But you don't know. You know, it could be his own insecurities or his own kind of like, you know, he just doesn't want to commit that way to him. Maybe that he feels like that's like the final thing and he's not ready to be like 100% locked in, but he's fine being 99% locked in.
But that's not. But that 1% he needs so he can put the ring on it. Basically, what you're saying. That's just the messed up part. See, and that's why that's what females out here saying, women out here saying like, oh, what Big Sean is doing, he's emotionally manipulating her, he's selfish, he's a coward, and like this is just disgusting, nasty word because you know you don't want to marry it, you know, like she wants to be married, and I'm pretty sure she talked about it.
Some women don't want to be married.
Clearly, she broke up with him because she wants to be married.
That's the word on the street, but that might be the word in reality.
What you mean? So I mean, he never.
They could have just had a disagreement, and maybe this time it went too far.
I mean, it could have been that, but at the same time, I feel like only reason why people really break up is if it was some DV stuff going on, or like you cheated and got somebody pregnant. That was it. Besides that, like nobody's really breaking up. Like, what other reason do you have to break up?
CardiB didn't drop her man, and he got 3 other girls pregnant at the same damn time.
I mean, it was all on the same day. So did he really cheat?
I mean, he could say that's like when they were in their talking stage, so it doesn't
exactly. Exactly what you said. That was in the talking stage. I ain't know we was doing the limbo. We was in the 6'7".
Oh my god!
Exactly. See, but I mean,
everyone cancel this guy down below.
Don't cancel me. But I mean, thinking about this whole little marriage thing has me thinking like, what are some automatic cutoffs when it comes to your partner that you got?
If they don't know how to fix their attitude. I mean, it's one thing to I don't know. It's
like how fast fix your attitude? Like fix your attitude and then we'll talk about it later, or fix your attitude and like let's leave it alone.
I would say what a crazy thing is like when people can't leave it alone.
They always bring it up even after y'all finish it.
Yeah, or if if someone's like, hey, like we both need to calm down, but the other person won't let it calm down, like they want to handle it immediately.
Oh, they'll handle it on their time.
Yeah, and explodes. I don't know, man. You could always see red flags, like you could always see red flags, like with you know how they treat you, or like if like you know they have kids, like how they treat your kid and all that. Especially if it's y'all's kid together, but even more so if you're like someone going into a new relationship and you have kids from before. You're like, oh, are they like super nice to my kids, or are they just like whatever to my kid?
Okay. Oh, yeah. So she better know how to like. So if their kids are being mean to your kids, you want her to be able to handle that situation without it going too far. You mean like that?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was with you also, because I mean, like, one of my pet peeves is like, yeah, my automatic cutoffs is like being loud. Like, if we have a disagreement, like you feel like some sort of way, and we in a public setting, like don't get loud.
Oh,
like,
yeah, like, that, and then you're also keeping things private. Like, you want someone that keeps things private. That's like not going to the internet.
Oh
like, that's the worst type of people. Like,
definitely don't want
people make fun of those people, like those people that are always in relationships that are always like going crazy on the internet or talking about their husband or wife or their significant other internet. It's like, dang, y'all really got real issues, especially when you see it all the time.
True.
It's almost like living next to a neighbor and you could always like hear them yelling through the walls. Like, they got issues.
That, or like the people that always tell their mom or their friends all your business, all the bad stuff. They never tell them the good stuff. They only tell them the bad stuff. So every time you see them, they always looking at you all crazy. You're like, what the hell did I do?
Yeah, or like, you know, their friend is a bad influence. And like you tell them to like they need to kind of leave that friend alone, and they won't. I mean, there's you know, it's a million things. It's literally a million. You could list a million things that could be seen as red flags.
Lazy head, red flag.
We don't have a Patreon for this channel, co-host.
I'm just saying, if it's lazy, if I ain't with no pillow princesses, automatic cutoff. You a pillow princess, you're getting cut.
Watch out, my coast is a cutter.
I'm just saying, but
Got the cutter over here.
y'all comment down below some of your automatic cutoffs, and also let us know how you feel about this whole Big Sean and Jhené Aiko situation. Do you feel like
It's a shame? I feel like they should have been married. If it gets to 10 years, you might as well just get married.
I mean, technically, you are married.
Some people
years.
say if you're not married after 5 years, it's crazy. But everyone has a different number. So
Charlamagne was 16.
That is wild that she stayed around for
I
that.
mean, some people staying around longer than that. Trust me, there's a lot of people staying around. Jim Jones and Chrissy, he still ain't married her.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. Is like usually people like if they got a baby mama or baby daddy, like they're always gonna figure it out or work it out.
Definitely,
like they always give them chances.
Yeah, exactly. Like I always say,
They always
man.
around.
If the baby is under 5, the relationship is still alive. I will say that to my deathbed. But moving on to deathbed, we gotta talk about this next topic. This new article that's been, sweeping the nation. All the girls have been talking about it. It's been on TikTok. It's been on Reddit. It's been on Instagram. Man, what we got, co-host?
Is having a boyfriend embarrassing now? This is an article by Shantae Joseph from Vogue. And we got a video clip breaking it down, but this has been going completely viral, and then we're going to give you our own opinions on this topic.
For British Vogue, I wrote, this piece is having a boyfriend embarrassing now. I know people are reading the headline, they're like, nah, nah, nah. But listen, for this piece, I interviewed a bunch of women. I spoke to them about why they hide their partners on social media, or they post very inconspicuously about them. Some people said it was about privacy and this sort of unique, special privacy that you only afford your romantic partner. A lot of people spoke about the evil eye and this idea that, if I post my partner, then people who are jealous of me will somehow, through their terrible vibes, ruin my relationship. Some people said that they felt as if they were scared to post because what happens when someone comes to them as a woman, or what happens when they break up and they have to, delete all the posts. And there's this whole feeling of shame of having tried and failed to find love. And then there was a really interesting point that came across both people in relationships and single people. And this idea that being in a relationship with a man and showcasing it to the world in and of itself was an embarrassing thing to do. And that's what I really wanted to get into. There was this idea of there not being a solidarity with other women. There was this idea of a relationship just by default being something that rendered you quite uncool. I spoke about this podcast I came across where they were talking about, is it lame to have a boyfriend? And they say, when I meet a girl and she has a boyfriend, I automatically just kind of put her in a box or in a category, and I just don't feel as inspired or engaged by her. And then when someone doesn't, I feel like they have so much life and prospect, and they are just entertaining and fun, and I kind of feel empowered by their individualism. But interestingly, the girls talking about this on the podcast, agreeing with this idea that girls without boyfriends are cool, are also in relationships themselves. And so I was thinking so much about how it is very uncool to be a boyfriend girl. It is very uncool to be a my man person. And I spoke to both just people who are on social, but also content creators and influencers about what happens when they post their partners, right? A lot of them lose a lot of followers, especially if they were already single. And this idea that now you are someone's girlfriend and you're posting about this, it's something that people automatically disengage from. I do it too. If I follow someone because they, post their outfits and all of a sudden it's their boyfriend every day, I'm just mute. I came here for a reason. But this is happening across the board. And just culturally, I think a lot of the days of a man being a prize, has really changed. It's really, really, really changed. And obviously this has come from just the empowerment of single women in general, but also just how the trajectory of men and women are going in completely opposite directions. Relationships have messaged me to be hey, I love my man down. This is still embarrassing. It's still embarrassing. And I know it's not your fault. It's the men's fault. Collectively, the way men have behaved in romantic relationships is nothing short of terrorism. It is nothing short of emotional terrorism. Every time you come on this app, it's some woman giving us a 62-part story about how a man was Prince Charming and then was the devil incarnate. Right? And this is just what we've normalized in dating. And we kind of go into dating being whoo, I wonder what breed of terror this person is going to reign on my life today. And from when that is your approach to dating, or for when that is the attitude around dating in the get-go, it just feels like being with a man is an incredibly volatile thing. You just don't know what's going to happen next. And the people around you don't know what's going to happen next. People keep being like, oh, well, why? How come when a man is with a woman, it's not embarrassing, but when a woman is with a man, it's because the men are embarrassing. Being with a woman doesn't do anything apart from shield probably what makes him embarrassing to the rest of the world. Guys, lock in. Obviously, I know embarrassment is such a light touch term. But what I'm really trying to get at is that where men are societally, where they are politically, education-wise, how they behave, the attitudes that we've normalized, this cannot run anymore. And I know nobody wants to hear it. No one wants to hear that being with a man is embarrassing, especially when you're in a loving relationship. But I think it's just take stock of where we are at politically, right? The madness that men are doing, both on a broader societal level, but also on an interpersonal level. The heterosexual romantic fantasy is crumbling. It is crumbling before our very eyes. And are we going to clamor to try and put together the chaos? Or are we going to think about something new? Imagine a different world. Imagine a different way our relationships can exist so they don't feel so oppressive. I just think we have continually rewarded men for the abysmal way they treat women. And I just feel like it's getting to the point that it is unavoidable. It's uncomfortable now. So, yeah, having a boyfriend is a bit embarrassing because men are embarrassing because what are they doing?
Do you think it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend nowadays?
Sometimes, because they're men.
I don't think so.
Do you think it's embarrassing?
No, I don't think so.
Yes. I just think that men are the biggest waste of time in your whole life, and you know what? You should get a hobby, wash your hair.
What about me? I'm a man. Do you not think I'm cool?
No, because I feel like it's all very performative. Not even in I hate men way just for the sake of it. It's like, no, they actually give you reasons to hate them.
Do you think it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend nowadays?
Embarrassing? No, I think that's so cute. What is people say it's embarrassing? Damn.
Is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend nowadays?
Yes.
Do you have one?
Yes. It is.
This is just crazy. This is just wild. I swear, women don't want other women to be happy. I swear, if your happiness is somehow attached to a man, they will stomp it down. They'll call you a pick me. It's gone to the point where if you I want to give my husband the big piece of chicken first before the kids, or I want to give my husband the plate first. They calling you a slave. They doing all
Oh
type.
my God.
I mean, they are. It's called actually girl. What submissive mean to them? They back. It's a slave. I'm not your slave.
But the thing I wanted to ask you and focus on this conversation, they're saying having a boyfriend is embarrassing now, and she was talking about social media that a lot of influencers, especially women influencers that have sponsors, that even if they are in relationships, they don't post it because they'll lose followers or people kind of lose a little bit of interest because they're oh, they're taken, who cares? And so
I said, anything that you're doing that's attached to a man, they don't like it.
Yeah.
So I just said before, if anything you're doing is attached, if your happiness is attached to a man, they want to call you a pygmy. They don't want you to do it at all. Yeah. They don't like it. Like you just said, if you have a business and you put your man on it, that means you just attach yourself to a man.
Yeah.
And your business is with a man, and you're doing this so they don't know what's going on. So they don't like it at all. They want you to be women. It's a flex now.
Yeah.
It's a flex nowadays to say, I do it by myself. I did this by myself without the help of a man.
Yeah.
It's like you see, 67% of rich women get their money from divorces from a man. Jeff Bezos' wife, millionaire because of the man. Everything girls are trying to eradicate that. They don't want anything to be because of a man. They want it because of them.
What do you think about the theme where they're saying it's not even influencers now that are doing it because of brand? It's just regular women that don't post their men on social media, even if it's for real boyfriend or girlfriend. And that they, or have you seen where those crazy relationships where they're so toxic that even though they're together or married, they have each other blocked on social media?
Yes. Because I mean, a lot of times, because like I said, girls don't want them to be happy. You've been through the whole situation. You've been a normal dude. You went through your UTSA, and then some girls talked to you, some girls didn't. But as soon as you got your girlfriend, what happened? All the girls start flocking to you out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, that does happen.
Exactly. Girls don't want you to be happy. They want you to be single.
You be single, and then it'll be hit or miss,
Mm-hmm.
But you get in a relationship, a public relationship with somebody that's well known,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got everyone trying to knock down your door and break up that relationship.
And then how do you know if that girl really likes you or she's really trying to sabotage? She was like, oh yeah, that girl don't like your girlfriend, and she's really beefing with her, and like she's gonna expose her. How do you know?
No, I knew because I knew that I dated this girl in college that was popular,
Uh-huh.
and all the other girls hated her. Like she had a bad reputation, where like everyone hated her, and so like they all.
But how do you know they all hated her? Like, how do you know? Maybe she could have been cool.
Cause she'd always get in arguments with other girls online, and they'd always like talk shit, and then she was like a loudmouth.
Okay.
And then so then it was like all of her ops would slide in my DMs, trying to like get at her through me.
Exactly. That's what girls are doing. What they're doing now. Like they post their boyfriend, they blur the face out. It's some girls saying like they're married and they still don't post their husband.
Yeah, that is funny when you're like married or have a whole family and you don't post your significant other.
Would you
It's
post
like,
the kids?
Yeah, you post the kids. It's like I would if I'm in a family, I post my family every day because it's like I'm not even looking, and it's like if I feel like my spouse is gonna damage, like even if I'm not a celebrity, I'm just gonna damage my brand, then I didn't pick a good spouse.
But yeah, that's true. You didn't pick a good.
If they're that embarrassing, then I can never post them like at all, or I post them like once every 5 years, and you didn't pick a good spouse. That spouse seems like a waste of time.
Exactly, but it's different with guys. Like with guys, like we don't like if if you post your girlfriend, we don't care. Like we don't care if you start posting your girlfriend making you plate some food or you and your girlfriend going out to Starbucks or whatever. Guys really don't care about that. Like you can be
like if our homies are posting like their girlfriend
of homies, influencers, gym people, any of that. Like nobody cares.
Oh yeah,
we don't care
if they do or don't.
Exactly. Yeah, on our side, we don't care about that stuff. It's like more of a. It's like
indifferent.
It's indifferent with us.
Unless they do it too much, and then it gets annoying.
I mean, I don't even care if they do it too much. I mean, what am I going to?
My host loves relationship vibes.
I mean, it was cool back in the day. I remember back in the day, the whole little couple goals. Everybody's doing their YouTube relationship things.
They're like own reality shows. That was pretty funny.
Exactly, but back to this. So having boyfriends is embarrassing. Then also when I was digging into this,
having a girlfriend could be embarrassing.
Like how?
She embarrasses you on the internet.
Like, I mean, besides,
comment down below. Yeah, that's the saying. Comment down below if you've ever seen those couples that always trash each other on the internet. That's also funny too.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, how is a girl embarrassed? I mean, because she was talking about the way that girl in the article. She was talking about the way most. I mean, she was talking about girls don't embarrass you. But mostly, what happened?
I was gonna say I seen this one girl where she was like always like traveling like crazy. And I was like, oh, she got some new dude that's rich. And then, and I was like, oh, and she's showing like she's like traveling to all these different cities. And then I was like, who the heck is she? She's messing with some rich dude. And she never posted him at all for like a year. And then she finally posted after he proposed to her. She posted like the side of his face, like barely. And she said yes. And he still didn't get a picture. That's why if I propose to you, and you don't even show my face on your page on a post, you show a side view of my face on your story, and that's it. That engagement is off. It's crazy, and I think she was, and they say is having a boyfriend embarrassing. This was a good-looking girl, and she got with this like super Vato Edgar that was like super short and like fat, but he was super rich. So I think she just got with him for his money, but she was embarrassed by his looks, because she never wanted to post him. And it's like, even though he married her and like got her a ring and like was doing all this stuff for her and hooking her up in her life and got her a nice car, like she still didn't want to post him. Like that's crazy, bro. Like that's crazy.
Because think about it, if she posted him and she posted him a whole bunch of times,
then she had to delete him.
Then she had to break. Then now the girl's embarrassed. Now she feels like a loser because all the girls gonna know that she had a failed relationship.
She did that because she was with this other dude for like a handful of years. It was this girl I knew in college that I was friends with, and she was with this dude for a handful of years, and then like a long time, like 7 or 8 years, and then they broke up, and I don't know, she got super embarrassed by having to delete like 100 photos or something. But I mean, that stuff happens. You act like people don't get divorced every day. It's like you have a higher chance of divorce than anything. It's not like the old times. Like people really don't have morals like that, and then everyone's like the pick yourself generation. So no one really wants to work on their relationship or marriage. They would just, I'm just gonna pick my own happiness and destroy my family, forget my kids, and their crazy life, because their life will never be the same if they're not in their birth parents' household. Like.
That's true.
You know, they just choose. People are just selfish. They literally choose themselves over their family or working things out, because that's like that's like the good thing to do in today's times. Where back in the day, the good thing to do would be try to work it out.
Yeah, it used to be try to work it out, but now it's like, no, forget that. I can be bad by myself. I can do it all by do it all by myself.
It's dang near like 70-30. And you know what's crazy is like sometimes like I'll go to I don't think that I would watch the show, so it doesn't matter. I'll give y'all insight.
What?
But so you know, sometimes I'll go to the Dearleys, and I'll hang out with some of my dad's friends, and they're all older dudes. And they're like, "Oh, why are you not married?" And I was like, "Cause I was in a long ass relationship like Big Sean and ended that, and I love my freedom." And and then I was like, "What about you?" And they're like, "Oh, well, I've been married 3 times. I've been married 4 times. I've been married 2 times." I'm like, "Who wants to do that?" I'm glad I died. I'm glad I didn't marry that girl that I was in a long ass relationship with. That would have ruined my life. And then it's like, you know, and then these dudes are talking about, "Oh, you got to get married," and it's like, what? So I could do it 3 or 4 times, like y'all?
Exactly.
Like, that's crazy. I'm not trying to do that and split my finances that many times and get messed up financially that many times. And, you know, usually you're living together, or if you have kids, I'm not trying to have that many blended families. Like, that's just a messy ass life. Like, that shit's lame.
It definitely is lame, and that's exactly how and that's exactly the problem is. Like, the problem is that I guess women feel like we don't go through the same thing they go through. Like, I understand, like they don't hound us about it all the time. Like, you know, as soon as you graduate, as soon as you hit 21, they like, "Oh yeah, you are you dating anybody yet? Are you married yet?" Then as soon as you turn 30, like, "Yeah, the kid yet?" I really don't hear it that often. I probably hear it like once a year, if that.
Well, you really don't hear it as much anymore, and like that's what a lot of the elders are complaining about, is the birth rate. That you know, you're hearing in Japan and other countries that they're even offering foreigners money to move to their country to help with the birth rate, because if the birth rate declines at a certain rate, it can get to the point of no return, where eventually the population may collapse in that country. I mean, that's the real stuff that can happen. It's like, that's how much people are turned off from having families. Like you said, Big Sean was turned off from being married, even though he was in a relationship for a decade. Like, that's a real deal thing. Like, people used to have families and at least have like 3, 4, 5 kids. I mean, my mom came from a family of 7 children. And then nowadays, a lot of people are having 1 kid or 2 kids or no kids.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 now.
And it's like 1.5, where people used to be like around 5. So the population rate is really declining.
That was like old school time. That's like in the 40s.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, you're exactly right. And but that is a real thing that's not just going on in this country, it's going on in the world. I mean, there's a lot of people that think that the world is a shitty place, and why would I want to bring another entity into this shitty place? So they're just like, I'm going to enjoy my life and not have kids. And basically, we talk about people being selfish with their relationships and not choosing to work on it and choosing themselves and just getting out of it. People are also being more selfish with their life and being like, well, I don't really want the responsibilities of raising a kid. I'm just going to enjoy my freedom and do whatever I want when I want and not have a kid. But honestly, me and you both do that, and it's amazing. I absolutely love it.
What?
Highly recommended. No children.
No, calm down.
In your
calm
30s
down.
with no children.
Calm down. I mean, if you want to have a kid, have a kid. I just don't have a kid yet.
I mean, I'll have
working.
a kid eventually, but I ain't trying. I mean, I never was a person that had like a beckoning call where I gotta have a kid. Like, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, my mom really don't press me on having a kid. She really pressed me on, like, you got life insurance, you got a 401k plan.
No, she's more worried about your brothers.
I'm talking to my brothers. That's it. She don't really care about it. She don't really.
Your brothers would be the one to give you a niece or nephew quick.
Nah. Probably. That's true. But I mean, enough
Shout
about
out the Jets.
Horrible. But enough about that, man. Y'all comment down below. Is having a boyfriend now embarrassing, or
Having a co-host is embarrassing.
Your mama's embarrassing. Or people are people just too worried about other people's opinions? Because that's what I honestly feel. I honestly feel like people are just too worried about other people's opinions of them, about other people's opinions. And then what's going on is they're trying to do two things at once. They wanna have a relationship, but at the same time they want to be in with the circle, and you can't do both.
You see that?
What?
You got something right. General Chop. That's what you get. They'll never disrespect. But you ready for the next topic?
Let's go.
We got Summer Walker says that in relationships, she drains men of their money and leaves them when they're broke. Ladies, if you ride or die, you'll die. Men are just providers. I wondered who my co-host's idol was. He's been Summer Walker in these women. He be finding these military women that got these good military checks, and he be draining them of their money, and he spits them up and chews them out.
I miss my grandma.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know,
you
but it
miss your
always
grandma,
works.
so you have to drain these women of their money.
It always works.
Oh my God! But we got I'm just joking. But we have video of Summer Walker and why everyone is going in on this. Let's get out the way so you can see what's going on.
I noticed that on your Instagram in the bio it says retired lover girl.
Yeah, I'm a retired lover girl.
What does that mean?
I don't date for love anymore.
Effective when?
Effective
Immediately?
Months ago. Yeah.
How's it been going for you?
It's been great. It's really crazy how if you just change your standards, the amount of that you'll get.
Expand on that. That felt cryptic. What, like physical items that you're getting?
Everything. Like when you really have to just teach people how to treat you. And I used to just think like, well, if I'm sweet, then you'll be sweet to me. Like if I'm giving you respect, you'll give respect to me.
It don't work like
the nice
that.
girl thing really doesn't work for not even just men, anybody. So when you come in and you kind of give a little bit, just a little bit, and you really have strong boundaries and demand what you want, the floodgates will just open. Like you will just will roll out the red carpet. Like I was like, damn. I'm the same. Like this is how y'all could have been treating me. That's crazy.
You know, generally they say treat others how you'd like to be treated.
That's what I thought.
But maybe we've all been living a lie.
Yeah, we are living a lie. You treat people nice, they will spit on you.
Shall I switch up? Maybe I should.
You should.
So, nice women finish last, is what you're saying.
Yes. Oh my God, it was all a lie.
You said, before my love couldn't be bought, but now that's all I want.
Yes.
This is a lyric on off your new
Open
song.
up that wallet. Open it! I get so excited.
So now,
where we going, what we doing.
Do you mind if the love that's being bought for you is fake items?
I do. Don't bring me no fake.
Why?
I have to know that you're sitting up at night calculating your finances on how you're going to recover because you outdid yourself. Yes.
So you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt?
And when you go broke, I will leave you.
Ah.
Figure it out.
So you're here to just bleed them dry?
Yes.
As soon as you get everything, you're off. Do you normally seek out the victims, or do they come? Is it inbound calls?
Oh, no. I never chase.
So it's never outbound?
I only attract.
Inbound only.
And if you came and talked to me, that's your fault.
You know who the blonde girl is?
I forgot who she was. Who?
Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh yeah, that's a famous Anna Nicole Smith photo.
Yeah, she was married to that like 80-year-old dude.
Oh Lord, and then she passed.
And she was like a Playboy model, and then he passed.
And she took all the money. Did she get his money?
I forget. It was some. I don't remember. I'm not gonna pretend like I remember. It was some controversy. I don't remember. She got a little bit of money or some of the money, or something. But like she married him, and then he died like not too long later, and then she died later. Yeah, her life was a tragedy. They've been in a bunch of documentaries. She's like a cultural icon for like basically being a bop.
That's horrible. But see, my issue is with this whole video is that Summer Walker brought all this on herself, because she knew the type of guys that she was talking to, and that's what I just don't like about people nowadays. They like to they like to say, oh yeah, since dudes are here using nice people finish last. Like, what do you mean people use you and spit on you? Like, I mean, I'm nice to a lot of people, and I would say if I had to count it on, if I had to count it up on the scale, if I had to count it up for every 10 people I'd be nice to, maybe one person tried to screw me over, but besides that, majority of the time, you treat people nice, they treat you nice. Like, so many times where like I've done nice things, and like later on in life, they be, oh yeah, hey, I got this extra money, like here's an extra $50 just because you a real one. I'm like, oh, for real, I didn't even see that coming. I mean, I had that happen to me. What's the name did that? What's the name did that for me? The girl we used to chill with, we used to go to the gym with.
Oh yeah,
Chasita.
Yeah,
she was. I was like, okay, look at that. See, for being a nice person. I mean, a lot of horrible. Now, a lot of other people help me out. Oh, they be like, oh yeah, I got these stamps, man. I got these stamps. Just to get some extra stamps. I'll help you out if you need some. I mean, I get that. So I mean, people always help me out all the time. So this whole you move with negative energy, you treat people bad,
also,
then you gotta get everything you want. Like, nah, that's not anything. You don't want that type of gift. You don't want that type of negative energy.
And you also want to avoid self snitching because it is also at an all-time high.
People, you can get somebody stamps. It's alright.
I'm not
just for a party.
Okay, I'm gonna try to not be in when they kick your door in. And they take you down. It wasn't me.
All right, Wycliffe John. Nah, but like
this is how we got all them chips.
Nah, but like I was saying, like the fact that women know that a lot of dudes out here providers. She's like, oh, I'm gonna drain him of all his money, and I want him to sleep at night thinking like, how am I gonna outdo myself every day?
Well, I don't think it's really anything new, to be honest. I think Summer Walker saying it is like, some women get praised when they say it and other women get backlash.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of like in the middle, so she kind of gets a little bit of both. But honestly, that's what you deal with when you get a nice woman. Like you get a woman that's like 9 or 10 attractiveness level, it's gonna cost. And if you get to a point where that cost is uncomfortable, it's not gonna be a fun time.
It's definitely not, it's definitely not gonna be a fun time. But I wonder if do they realize that in the long run, like this is really just messing you up in the long run, because every person you talk to, you just sharing energy with them, and then you kick them to the curb.
Man, people don't care about no body count or anything. Their energy's all messed up.
You think
their energy is like a porridge, and it's like they got every herb and spice in that. This shit's nasty. Tastes like prison food.
Like prison food is wild.
That's what people's going on. Everyone's porridge tastes like prison food now, man.
That's how
too many people mixing in the cups. Too many people going meat to meat. In the streets, that's what's going on. That's what the kids are doing out here.
I mean,
that's what 6-7 is. It's meat to meat.
That's nothing. It's definitely not.
Every time you see a kid go 6-7, it means meat to meat.
Don't believe this, man.
Look it up.
Oh, please don't.
Hey, if we can't spread misinformation, who can?
Horrible. But
meat to meat.
And then on top of that, let's add to this. When she was like, ladies, if you ride or die, then you'll die. Men are providers, and that's it. Like, I don't understand what girls are getting this whole thing from. Like, I feel like they watch too many gang movies, too many thug movies. Like, what do you mean if you're a ride or die, you die? Like, I thought the vows was sickness and health.
No, it doesn't work like that, man. Ride or die doesn't work anymore. The streets are a myth.
What do you mean?
We used to be a proper country, and now everyone's morals collapse in all facets of life. And it's basically like Dirk said, you better keep that back door closed before they get you.
So basically, it's like
it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's almost like, how if you've ever played Fallout, where it's like the end of the world. It's a role-playing game where you're out in the wastelands after all the nuclear stuff. Every character you meet is really out for themselves, like because you're living in a wasteland. You're living in like the Mad Max world. So, but it's like it almost feels like even though things aren't that bad, where it's like a post-apocalyptic world, like it's people almost are treating it like that in reality.
That's what I just don't understand. I thought we were trying to fix all this stuff. I thought they were trying to stop like dudes, making girls single moms. Basically, I thought we were trying to stop dudes making girls single moms. But now it's looking like the girls like, oh well, we can't beat them. We might as well join them. So you gonna make them single. You gonna make us single moms. We finna drain your bank account. And that's what's looking like in the direction we're heading towards now.
Yeah.
She's But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole Summer Walker situation. Do you feel
so
like
don't be one of those dudes also that like breaks up with a girl like a month before her birthday and then gets back with her like a week after her birthday, or a guy that always breaks up with the girl like a few weeks like in November so he doesn't have to get her anything for Christmas.
I start acting up in September. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Gotta be smarter than that. Also, you break up with her in January so you don't have to give her anything for Valentine's.
No. My birthday's in January. We definitely not breaking up in January.
Oh my god.
We'll break up.
The day after.
Yeah, exactly. I need mines.
You need that birthday treatment?
Yeah, you got to make sure that Amazon package hit the front door first before
Amazon
they cancel
Prime?
it.
Give you that.
Horrible. But it's time for couch announcements. You already know what's going on. Let's go.
Welcome to the Halftime Show, Tales from the Crib. We'll let you know what's new, what you can expect, and what you must watch on TFTC networks. As you know, we dropping this podcast every week on this channel. TFTC Clips is dead. It's turned into TFTC Sports. So all the clips, when you clip out the show, you don't have to go anywhere at all. It's right here on this channel. And then the sports clips from this show, when we do talk about sports, it will be moved over to TFTC Sports. So the sports clips from this podcast will be over on TFTC Sports. So make sure you're in tune with what's going on. Also on TFTC Sports, we have a weekly NFL show with the birthday boy, Real Good _ Doty. Shout out to Seth and his birthday again. And NFL show every week. He's a Giants fan. I'm a Steelers fan. And this guy's an Eagles fan. Even though we live in Texas, no Cowboys fans or Texans fans because they both garbage. But what isn't garbage?
What we got
is Crib Reactions, our #1 channel of TFTC Networks. Help us get to 15,000 subs. We drop music video reactions every single day, Monday through Friday. Shorts, posts, all kinds of fun stuff. We got all kinds of videos that you can see we dropped recently. We dropped some rock music. We got Tyler. We got some Baby Monster. We got some La Seraphim. So check out all of our music reactions from music around the world. All the international music fans, stand up on Crib Reactions. TFTC Gaming, I dropped a video like a week or two ago. I've got like 15 videos in the cut that I need to get out. So hopefully those will eventually get out. You know what? I'll get those out this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, this weekend I'll have a lot of computer time. So I'll get on that. So I'm gonna try to get out at least 2 or 3 of them this weekend, or at least set them up to drop during the week. So watch out. TFTC Gaming is making a comeback, even if I got to do it by myself. So screw Felix Supreme 304.
Ooh, you got jokes. What's up, man? I'm gonna start dropping some videos on there. I'm gonna start dropping some gaming videos on there really soon. But
I'll
man,
believe it when I see it.
But man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the hype button up, man. Hype this video up, man. Make sure you comment something down below. Are you ready for the second half of the show?
Yes.
Giggity giggity.
Speaking of giggity, we got Stefon Diggs. Currently has 4 women pregnant at the same damn time, including CardiB. And Offset appears to address CardiB on his new song, How You Married and Still Giving Birth, skirt, skirt. Get some help, B. You go on berserk. Because I'm berserk. No, I'm shout out Offset. But yeah, we got a video clip, right? And we're going to let you know what's going on.
I'm hurt. You ain't happy, I know how it work. How you married and still giving birth. Get some help, bitch, you.
Special guests in attendance today?
It was alright. I think she was a little late, so I'm not going. I don't know yet. I gotta do my homework. I gotta watch the tape on that one. So we'll see.
Did you teach her the touchdown celebration?
Nah, she picked it up on her own. Dance moves a little shaky though. So I'll look into that for y'all though.
Hey, how you doing today?
She said he stink.
We're doing really great. We're doing really good.
Okay. What's your name? Where you from?
My name is CardiB. I'm from the Bronx.
BX is in the house. Stop playing with her. Let's go. We see the fit. Describe it for us right quick.
We'll take it down. Put a little Hermes. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
The boots.
Nice and modest. You know what I'm saying?
This how you doing it?
Wag material. Wag material.
Okay. Where we at?
We at the Gillette Stadium.
Yeah.
As you can see, we out here in Boston having a little tea party.
Yeah. How you enjoy the game?
Nice TD party. How
you
about
enjoy
that?
the game?
Big TD party. How about that?
Okay, but how do you enjoy the game? I mean, TD.
Big TD.
Big TD.
Big TD.
You know what I'm saying? Something like.
Am I doing it good?
It was cool. Do you like to have a partner with style? or funds?
Style.
Why?
I mean, you don't really need funds for style.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't pull up with somebody with no.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. We like that. We like that. What's your favorite song for your album that is dropped?
Pretty as fuck. On my back. He like pretty as fuck on my back. I kidded that one too.
Okay, that's a cool one.
Man.
What's a good Dominican dish?
Good Dominican dish or Spanish.
Oh, look at
You
them.
didn't let us hear about the Dominican dishes.
It's a boy. That's enough for me. I can't wait to make him do push-ups and sit-ups and run around.
Paternity test confirmed. Stefon Diggs is the father of Instagram model Giselle. What's her name? Lord Giselle. She had a baby named Charlie. They just
Lord Giselle.
I mean, her real name
You
is
did
Lord
get the
Giselle,
Giselle
but
for
her
sure.
horrible. But yeah, the baby Charlie was just confirmed that it was Stefon Diggs. So that's just one. Then you already know CardiB. That's another one. Then also he has 2 other alleged women that are basically pregnant by him. I mean, this is just crazy. I know right now Offset is somewhat laughing because he was like, "You thought you was winning? You thought you upgraded, woman?" Like for real, like you left. Yeah, I cheated. Yeah, I was sleeping with other strippers, other dancers, and all that stuff. But I wasn't doing what Stefon Diggs out here doing.
Facts. That's what I was gonna say.
He out here looking crazy. He got 3 other women pregnant at the same time. You got you pregnant.
Damn time.
So now you got to share your moment because as soon as I don't even know which order it happens is gonna happen in, but I'm pretty sure CardiB may be having a baby next, and then as soon as that happened, Stefon Diggs maybe have to jump to the other girl to take care of that baby. So that's just horrible. Then on top of that, Stefon Diggs has an allegation of messing with that dude, the stylist dude. So
That's crazy.
I mean, so it's just a lot of things. So right now, it's a lot of things going on. That's what Offset is going. That's what Offset is going crazy. He just dropped this new album with the new diss song going towards CardiB. I think it's like his second or third diss song going towards her. I mean, he over there saying like, "Oh, you act like I'm hurt. I'm not hurt." It sounds like you hurt.
Sound like he hurt.
Sound like you hurt. I gotta say, it does sound like you hurt. Sound like you missed that. But I mean, it's like you miss it, but what's done is just like you miss it, but what's done is done. Like what you do in this situation, like usually if your girl, if she wasn't pregnant, you'd take her back. Maybe she just got married to the dude. You try to I'm gonna get that girl back. It ain't nothing serious. I can remarry her. She can be 2 times married. That ain't nothing. But if she got pregnant by the other dude, which you can't do nothing.
Sometimes it doesn't even matter.
You gotta see him all the time. When you drop your kids off, most likely you may see him, or like with the kids' graduation, you gonna see him. Like I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be separated for the graduation.
Yeah.
So you finna see the other dude.
I mean, you'll probably see the other dude, but it's one thing if they live there, but if the dude's either passed away or the dude lives in another state where you only got to see him like a couple times a year, that makes it a lot easier to deal with, where they ain't really in y'all's life like that.
I mean, true, it does make it kind of different, but not in this situation because I think Stefon Diggs and Offset was kind of cool like that. I think Stefon Diggs was.
Didn't they take pictures together one time?
Mm-hmm.
When they were on a boat?
That's why it's nasty work.
It's like G Herbo and Moneybag.
Yeah, but that situation, I mean, yeah, it is just like G Herbo and Moneybag. But
they were like not best friends, but they were cool. They were acquaintances and had mutual friends. And even hung out together sometimes, and it's like, oh, and then I break up with my baby moms, and then it's like, then you want to get with her? Like, really? You could have picked anyone else. You want to get with my baby moms? But I guess, like Chi Herba said, at the end of the day, they both players, and they just doing what they do.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but Aria.
It's been a lot of years. He probably didn't think that the first handful of years, but he's probably like now, like, it is what it is. We're both cool. We both see each other all the time, and there's no beef at all. We even did a song together to prove like,
oh yeah, we cool.
We on grown man time.
Okay, I mean, I see that, but I don't think Offset and Stefon Diggs is gonna be anywhere close to making any songs together, any music videos together, or anything like that. Cause
they're gonna eventually. Offset's gonna have a music video. where he's dancing with Stefon Diggs and both their kids are running around together, and it's going to be beautiful.
That's nah. It's not. Hell, not. Especially after what Offset said, he was like, "You was getting grounded, and pounded out by this man while you had my baby in your stomach."
But that's crazy. As far as I know, Offset never had a kid on the side, right?
I mean, she ain't had a baby, so it ain't never happened.
He cheated, but he never got another girl pregnant.
I mean, if she ain't never had the baby, did it happen?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So no, I gotta say no. He never did.
So it's like he never had a kid with her, and then she gets mad at him for cheating, or maybe who he was cheating with. Like he couldn't just cheat with some like bop. He got like someone that like was letting her ops.
Yeah.
Get on him to have a one up on her. That is one thing, but for her to go with a dude that's having, like, you left a dude that was cheating but not having kids with a guy that's literally having 4 kids with 4 different women in the same year,
and he already has a kid too.
That's wild. That's a wild. Like, I see CardiB's getting killed in the comment sections every time I see this story, because it's getting posted by a million news sources, and I'm seeing like Instagram gifs that are like basically calling her a bird brain.
Like, how you go from being married to a side chick?
Yeah, and call that a
win.
Glow up. I glowed up from a wife to a side chick.
I don't know. I just don't understand why people.
But she's like the main chick. But now it's like you got mad that your husband was having side chicks, but now you got a man that has public side chick baby mamas. Like that's way worse.
Women math never made sense to me. I swear, I failed math. I must have failed math. I thought I was smart. I went to calculus class. I had passed calculus. I passed geometry. I was in AP, all that. But girl math, I still don't understand it. It don't make no sense.
You know, it's actually a woman's fault that I didn't really learn geometry.
Why? Oh, look. Okay, what happened?
In high school, you know how you do algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2?
Mm-hmm.
So I was on that path. That was my sophomore year. And my geometry teacher was the girls' basketball coach.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up getting freaky with one of the students on the bus coming home from a basketball game.
Oh, Lord.
She got kicked out. So then they never got us a replacement teacher, and we just had subs for the rest of the year. And they never taught us anything. So, like, when the whole class would fail the test, they couldn't blame us. So they basically told the whole class, since we were traumatized, that they were all going to pass us with a B.
So the whole time, so what did that happen in the beginning? What, the beginning or the end?
That happened like 2 months into the school year.
So what you do for the rest of the school year for that class?
Is it like a study period? Study hall free period.
So you're just in there just doing whatever y'all want to do, like
Yeah.
no other
Just hanging out. We would basically just hang out.
Did they give you a sub at least to watch y'all?
Yeah, we had the sub, and what's crazy is my class was so mean that all the subs quit. But then there was this one old
horrible.
fat dude that was really cool. So we didn't mess with him and he didn't mess with us. But he didn't know math, so he couldn't teach it to us. But since he was the only teacher that we wouldn't terrorize, they let him be our permanent replacement teacher.
That's hilarious.
And so they would still give us the test, but he never taught a lesson. So we would all fail the test, and they just decided. I think they all gave us a 85. They just all changed our grades. So we got to get a free grade that year because we were traumatized.
That is hard. I'm traumatized by that story, and I'm traumatized by this story. But it's time to stop talking.
All because you can't keep your hands in your pants.
Exactly.
Who would have thought? You thought it would have been a man. It was a woman who couldn't keep her hands in her pants. It was a women's basketball coach on a girl, and it was a girl coach.
That's nasty. Nasty work. But moving on. Speaking of nasty work, what we got right here, co-host?
We got my co-host's idol, Jake Paul, versus Tank Davis. And the match is in limbo after new domestic violence allegation with Paul's team reportedly seeking a new opponent. But with Gervonta, didn't this already happen? I'm confused. Wasn't this known before they even agreed to the fight?
No, this is a different one. This is another charge.
Oh my God. Well, let's play the video and we're gonna break it down for you.
Bro, he pulled up to Tootsie's and beat up a girl, dragged her through the parking lot, and punched her in the face. And it's bro.
Okay.
Wait,
but how do you know that happened?
It's a lawsuit. Miami-Dade is coming. There's video, like everything, bro. He did this shit in public. Like, you have to understand, this guy was sober, driving to Tootsie's, and it's just like, I'm gonna beat this girl up. Like, he wasn't even drunk. There's on video, and
couldn't even blame it on the alcohol.
he ruins his own life, his own sport. He sets a bad example for people. Like, I don't know.
And on top of that, I'm tired of Jake Paul and all these circus shows he's doing. So I guarantee every single one of you guys, in 1 week of training, I will stop him and I will end all these YouTubers' hype because they're wasting our time in this sport because we want real fights. Why is he not fighting a cruiserweight? Why is he even wasting his time with a 135-pound?
Was he even wasting his time? I mean, they even have Rolly talking ish about this whole situation now. I mean, let me tell you about this fight. If you didn't already know, if you're living under a rock, man, this fight was supposed to happen on November 14th, just a few days, just 7 days, a few days away. And it looks like he is already canceled. The rumor is going around is that
I knew it when we announced it and we talked about it, that it wasn't gonna happen. Like, I just felt like a bunch of BS. But sorry to interrupt. Continue.
No. I mean, yeah, one of the reasons they're saying it wasn't gonna happen was because of the ticket sales. They weren't selling enough tickets to.
But were they worried about the in-person ticket sales when it was gonna be a Netflix event that was gonna garner like the type of views that made the money worth it?
I mean, it's the excuse that Jake Paul and them was using. They're using that excuse. They're also saying that Gervonta was unprofessional. He used to go up in the photo shoots like hours late. He didn't want to promote the fight. He used to have all these bizarre requests. So I mean, it was a lot of things that he was doing that Jake Paul like basically aired out. So you had that whole situation happening, but then you have like the whole Tank Davis side, and his coach Ellis is saying like, oh no, Jake Paul and them are lying. Like, it's supposed to be a weight clause in it. A weight clause in this whole fight. It's only supposed to go like to 195 pounds max, and Jake Paul was nowhere close to that. He was already over it, and he wasn't going to reach a weight limit.
Yeah.
So he just hopped on this because it doesn't make any sense. Like, this isn't even a real case. It's civil. If it really happened, like if it was a real charge like that, it would have been like the police would have been there. He would have been handcuffed and everything. And this is just a lawsuit. Like, she's trying to get money. And they feel like this is just going to get dropped, just like the other charges are just going to get dropped, so they just making excuses with Jake Paul and team.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like I was saying before, this is like, it seemed like a mess when they put it together. It was kind of a surprise announcement. Came out of nowhere.
It was like a money grab.
Like, you even had a theory that you told me earlier where you thought that maybe they did this fight just so Davis could get out of the fight that
Roach?
Get out of the Roach fight. And so once he was locked in with this and Roach went to someone else, he would back out of it and then do what he wanted.
Yeah, that too. Because I mean, I really want to see Gervonta Davis do that rematch against Roach. Because I feel like Roach would have won the second time around. But then Gervonta Davis went through this whole mental breakdown. Like, I don't want to box no more. I'm done with this, and it was a sad situation. But I mean, now that Gervonta Davis isn't going to fight anymore, it's a lot of people that's been jumping up saying like they don't mind fighting Jake Paul. So he said he may do the rematch with Nate Diaz.
That would be weak. That's a weak, just like spacer fight that would be like a nothing fight.
Exactly. Then you have
Ryan Garcia would be a good fight, but Ryan Garcia is pretty small too, so he would be definitely outsized.
Exactly. And on top of that, Ryan's about to fight the Mario Barros, the dude from San Antonio that we saw fight Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he tied him.
He's Ryan Garcia's about to fight him soon.
For the belt?
I want to see. Comment down below. Is it for the belt or is it just a regular fight? Because I mean, Ryan.
That dude, because him and Manny tied. So when you tie, the champion retains the belt. So he still has the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So if Garcia's fighting him, there's a possibility. I don't know. It's weird how they now can put the belt on the line or say this is a fight without the belt on the line, which doesn't make any sense. But that they can do that now.
And then I feel like with the whole Terrence Crawford, I feel like that one.
He'd get his ass beat. He would never do that. Not in a million years. He would get murdered in the ring, face down, dick in the dirt.
even if the weight class was different, like I mean, Terrence Crawford is nowhere close to 195.
What is he?
Like the most is like no more than like 167 at the most, and that's probably pushing it.
Hey Suri, what weight does Terrence Crawford fight at?
Terrence Crawford weighs 100.
Oh, I was way at 67,
So like
37.
140, and he needs to be a 180.
No, he doesn't need to be a 180.
Jake Paul's 180.
I mean, the max you can be is 180. It was no. This is gonna be an exhibition fight. It's not gonna be an actual real on your
on your record.
Yes.
Yeah, I would see. I don't think that's that out of it. And Terrence Crawford, usually
137.
He probably cuts weight down to 140. So he's probably more like a 150, 160 resting weight. So if he can just come in at 160 and he's at 180, I mean, that's not like a crazy gap. And it's funny because, people be scared about like fighting someone so much a different size and stuff. And you're a professional fighter, but in real life, there is no weight classes. If you get into it, someone, no matter how big or small you're into it with that person.
True.
There's no weight classes in the streets.
Yeah, we're gonna have to knock him out regardless. So, I mean, we could definitely gonna keep you posted on it. It's like every other week, it's a new thing about this. Like, it's going on, it's not going on. It's been happening.
Boxing is a circus, man. We cover boxing here. Shout out to the boxing fans on TFTC Sports. This, on the Tales from the Crib podcast. This is on Tales from the Crib podcast, but the clip will be on TFTC Sports. And the boxing fans on TFTC Sports absolutely love our boxing clips, so thank you for the support like always. But the whole boxing like league or sport is a circus. Like we literally talked about it before, how Jake Paul is like literally the driving force of the league, and he's like a non-real fighter. He's a literally YouTuber turned influencer turned boxer.
Exactly, but he's making big moves in boxing. He's making
the biggest purses.
He's making the big purses in boxing, and on top of that, he's putting on women boxing on top of that. So like that's another reason why he doesn't really want to do.
That's cool. He's doing that. Yeah,
he's doing that. He doesn't, and that's another reason why he doesn't want to do the whole Tank Davis fight because
he doesn't want to beat a woman.
Basically,
I'm just kidding.
Horrible. Basically,
But yeah, comment down below what you think about this. Who do you think Jake Paul is going to fight? Who do you think that Tank Davis is going to fight next?
I think he'll fight Rolly.
If you have more boxing topics you want us to tackle. Me and my coach have been getting into boxing the past few years, and we were trying to get more and more into it. So comment down below who your favorite fighter is, and more boxing topics.
Canelo. He'd be beefing with Canelo.
Yeah. No, that's Canelo's not going to entertain the circus. Maybe it's a check strike, but who knows? But let's go ahead and talk about NBA. It's the NBA season, and multiple NBA teams are monitoring Ja Morant's situation after reports of tension between him and the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant asked questions from the media, go ask the coaching staff, and then asked what could have been done differently other than asking the coaching staff. Yeah, he was saying that the coaching staff was saying that they were better when he wasn't in the game. But let's go ahead and play the clip and see what's going on.
What went wrong to you today?
Go ask the coaching staff.
Do you feel like, there was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You go ask them. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay. You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
What could have been done different to get a different outcome other than asking the coaching staff?
According to them, probably don't play me, honestly. That's what basically the message was after, so it's cool.
The coaching staff message was that?
It's cool, bro. We good?
You didn't have anything physically wrong in terms of illness or anything?
Oh, no,
you were under
I'm
the weather?
fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
I would say I have a lot of understanding for the players who say this. I think a lot of players have been conditioned throughout their career to play in longer stints and to go find that rhythm. And basketball, just like every other global team invasion sport, is evolving. And the demands on the intensity are higher and higher. And we are looking to also adapt to the times. And that's one of the things. And yeah, a lot of planning, a lot of feel goes into planning the sub patterns. I think what's often forgotten is the what comes out, the actual sub pattern. It's to optimize results in the short, medium, and long term. That is the only goal of the sub pattern, to find a competitive advantage from it. There's some, like, it's a good question to ask, because you could say, okay, what are you maybe not getting if you're getting intensity and pace being one of our key components to some of our, especially here in the early season, you might be sacrificing some, let's say, chemistry within the units, because they might play shorter times together, or it might be more substitutions in an NBA game that already has a lot of stops in it. So I understand the concerns, and we're after the best overall result, like I said, in the short, medium, and long term.
How do you think his system fits your game?
Because speed do kill. I'm one of the most dangerous players, in the open floor. Once I, get that head of steam, whether if you're back or not. And, our play style is kind of fitting that. It's, just getting out and run, a lot of space out there. And I feel like that's when I'm at my best, when it's a lot of space, opportunity for me to go and, create, not only for myself, but, for others as well. It's been real good. A lot of communication from, me and him since, like after my individual workouts, from, film, just constant talking to the build of how we want to do stuff. It's definitely been pretty good. He's definitely, a straightforward coach. Doesn't sugarcoat anything, and I appreciate that, because anytime, I mess up anything, he's right there to let me know. So.
That is crazy. So I'm going to bring us on screen here. So Ja Morant is going at it with the coach and staff. He's having at odds with the coach. He's not believing in the play style. They're basically doing hockey substitution, where they're switching out all 5 players at a time. He wants them to go max speed for shorter stints, and then sub out. So a lot of stars are used to playing like the whole first quarter. Like Luka, usually, no matter what teams he's on, or when he was on the Mavs or on the Lakers, he plays the whole first quarter. And a lot of players like to do that, especially superstars, so they can kind of build a rhythm and get into a rhythm and play the whole game. But with this kind of hockey type system, Ja's not really getting a rhythm, and he's not really enjoying the way that the kind of the flow of the game is with the coach's play style. He is in favor of the fast pace Phoenix Suns kind of attack, but I don't know if he still's like we can do that, but I need to be in the game more. Or I don't know if you feel like this play style or with all the subs, it's not allowing him to hit the minutes he normally hits.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of teams now are looking at conserving players, and Ja's actually had his own history with injuries and not being the healthiest player the last few seasons. So maybe he could be looking at this as a style that could help preserve him. But it seems like he's fighting it the whole time, having a bad attitude. And with this international coach, he's kind of a straightforward guy and addressing him in the locker room directly. And I think it really rubbed Ja the wrong way. And the reporters, they come in once everyone's dressed, once the coach is done talking, and everyone's out of the showers and dressed. So I think it was very fresh for Ja, and I think that's why you got that huge reaction of him saying, ask the coaching staff. Well, apparently they're better when I don't play. I don't know, ask the coaching staff. So I feel like that was just a direct reaction from a media call out from his coach about his effort and his basically crying.
Right now they 3-6. So they need a lot. They need a lot more help. And I don't know what's going on with this new offense they have trying to run. But with Ja Morant not liking it, and it's looking like the Memphis Grizzlies don't give a F about if he like it or not. It's looking like he's gonna have to conform and do it. He's looking like he's gonna have to conform.
This is gonna happen.
What?
I don't know. It just looks like this bridge is getting burnt, and the Grizzlies have been letting go of long-term players. They let go of Bane. They traded Bane last offseason.
We're talking about Pope to Orlando.
Yeah, and with them having problems. Now that they could possibly, say, hey, let's move on from Ja. But I don't know what teams really have the cap room to trade for him. And also Ja's trade market is probably in the dumpster. So I don't know if Memphis would want to trade him or probably try to get him to buy in before trading him. to get his stock up right now, because right now I don't think you would get an equal player in return. You might get like a B-level player in the draft pick exchange for Ja, which is, when his mind is right, definitely an all-star, possibly all-NBA type player.
I mean, what if they get they don't need anybody. Like, I was thinking, like, where would he go? Would he go to the Timberwolves? But if he goes to the Timberwolves, who would they even trade him for? They would basically have to get. Basically, you have to get nobody.
Because it's not. They're gonna.
You wouldn't get Julius Randle because you got JJ,
Mike Conley. You trade Mike Conley, DiVincenzo, and a draft pick for Ja.
And what's his name? Just Jaden McDaniels.
No, they're not trading him. He's the cornerstone of their defense.
I mean, we have to trade somebody else to get Ja. I mean, you're not gonna just get just two people.
His stock is low. They might. That's what I'm saying. That might be enough.
And I would say
teams might say, this is all we're offering, and if you don't want to do this, then keep him. Then stay with the BS situation. Because it's like they don't have any leverage. Because if Ja doesn't want to be there and his stock is low, a lot of teams are going to give him a BS kind of take it or leave it offer. That's what I'm saying. They got to wait and like try to work this out and get his stock up and then trade him. Because if they trade him right now, they're going to get, pennies on the dollar.
True.
They're not going to get equal talent exchange.
So what does that mean? You have to give him. So what does that mean? Does that mean that they're going to have to pay the offense that Ja wants to play just so he can shine and so they can bring his stock up? Or
I think that the coach, like, I definitely do like the hockey system, and I'm a fan of that. Like when I play 2K and I do my subs because I play with fatigue, because that's the only way real players do it. So you have to use all your team.
True.
Is to play with fatigue. But what I like to do is I like to almost have it where there's like your A and B player that like they start to get the game together, but then your B player subs out early. So then like your A player plays a little bit long, and then all your other players sub out after a few minutes like he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And then you let your A player a little bit long, so that way you have like whenever you first sub, you have your A players playing with the bench players. And then when it's time for your bench your A player to go out, you have your B player coming in. So you can kind of like stagger minutes.
True.
Like I say, for example, like with Luka and Austin Reeves. Like I have they start, but then I have Austin Reeves come out early and like Luka play like almost the whole first quarter. And then when Luka comes out, I have Austin Reeves to play with a whole bunch of bench guys. So it's either like Luka or Austin Reeves are always in with the bench guys. You don't have like a whole group of scrubs in at once. You always have like a star out there to lead them.
True, but then it's always a mismatch, like we saw with the Heat versus the Nuggets. How every now and then, Bam wasn't there, so Joker was just like he was just there, just dominating. He was sometimes getting stuck by like Norman Powell.
Who? Joker?
Yeah, the Joker. When we were just watching him play the Heat yesterday.
Bam wasn't guarding him.
Yeah, because they do the whole thing, the whole little hockey thing going. They could do the whole little hockey thing.
Oh, when he's out, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
and then there's stints, yeah. And then sometimes, like, when you have a superstar like Joker, you almost, like, got to adjust the lineup where you got to have someone that's his size on the court all the time. So you got to have someone that size matches minutes.
Yeah.
So you always got to adjust. You got to kind of have, like, your basic scheme or your basic rotation, but then you got to adjust. If you have a superstar star player and this is, like, making him, like, not get a good rhythm or struggle in the game, instead of subbing, like I said, everyone out in the first 5 minutes, you sub out everyone out but Ja in the first 5 minutes, and you maybe let Ja play the first 7 or 8 minutes, so he gets a longer run, and then you can kind of stagger your star players or your top players, and you do it like that, so you can kind of get both. You can kind of that's the compromise where you get both. You still get the kind of majority hockey lineups thing, but then he still gets his longer runs. So that's the compromise.
But that's the only okay. You start doing that, but what if what's called JJ Star wants to do that also? So now you got two people doing that.
You got to tell him you're the second option. The second options need to shut the hell up. You shut your dirty mouth.
It's looking like he's going to be the first option. If once they kick Ja out, he's going to be the whole center of attention. They keep that bang.
Well, then he'll get that option once they trade Ja. But I don't think they're going to do it because I just think that the market's too low. It's like when you have a stock that's disappointing, do you want to sell it when it's at rock bottom, or do you want to just wait and just like hopefully I can get the stock up a little bit and get a little bit of my money back and sell it? Because if it's so low right now, I might as well just keep it.
Yeah, because they're already saying they're gonna get lower than what they got for Baines.
Exactly.
So they're definitely not gonna get that much.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what the whole thing I was saying earlier. They're not gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna get what they even got for Baines. It's 100% right.
And I think the only other team I can think he probably can go to is the Nets.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And they could trade for
Cam
Thomas.
Exactly. I mean, that's the only thing I really do. He'll do it. He may.
They would probably do that if it was like Cam Thomas, one of their young players that's kind of up and coming in a draft pick. But who knows? They might not even think that's too much, and then it'll be like, okay, we'll just Cam Thomas in a draft pick for Ja, 2nd round draft pick.
Is it Michael Porter Jr. in Brooklyn too?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then it could be the Ja and Michael Porter Jr. show.
Oh, I mean, I was saying they're gonna trade him. They're gonna trade Michael. They're gonna package him with Cam.
No, that's too much.
You think
I wouldn't do that if I was Brooklyn.
I mean, it's a lot. You getting Ja, superstar.
Cam,
that'd be great.
He is definitely a superstar as far as marketing 100%. But Cam Thomas has like actually similar stats. So I wouldn't give up like Cam averages 25 points, and Michael Porter Jr. probably averages like 20 points. So that's like 45 points. Ja's not averaging 45.
But you need the contract too. The money has to match up. You can't just trade the point. It has to be more.
I think their contracts will match up.
I don't think Cam Thompson. You think Cam Thompson makes Ja Morant money?
Yep.
Hell
He's
nah.
that guy, pal.
Comment down below how you feel about that. But I mean,
real hoopers, real hoopers.
That
if
would
you're a
be
real hoop hooper. This guy's not a hoop hooper.
That would be crazy. Ja Morant and Jalen Brunson both in New York. New York would be the spot.
That would be cool. See, that would make it fun. But yeah, Cam Thomas in a 2nd round draft pick. That's it. That's all you get.
That's crazy word, man.
Shoot, if the Lakers could get Luka and they only had to give Anthony Davis, they didn't even have to give up Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves. They give Anthony Davis and Max Christie. Rob Pelinka finesse Nico.
Just know, man. When you the Lakers, things just magically fall in your hand.
It's so crazy because I hated most of the Lakers most of my life, like especially the Kobe Lakers. I always hated those teams and rooted against them.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kobe as like a fan of basketball, but I hated those Lakers teams. And then now that Luka's a fan of them, it's like on their team, I have to be a fan of the Lakers. But I also kind of liked them before once LeBron got on them. They were like another team that I would always like to check out because him and Anthony Davis were a pretty good combo. But now it's Austin Reeves and Luka's show. If LeBron joins the show, that would be nice eventually. They said he's finally practicing and like ramping up.
So we're definitely gonna see. We're definitely gonna keep
within a month. He should be back. I'm guessing like two or 3 more weeks. We'll see. 2 weeks.
We'll
definitely
2 weeks. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely keep you posted. But going on to some more basketball news.
We got my co-host's cousin, Draymond Green. This is top 5 Warrior teammates. He says that his top 5 teammates are Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jarrett Jack. Jarrett Jack is awesome. I actually love Jarrett Jack. Buddy Hield and David Lee. Shout out David Lee, the OG power forward all-star from the Warriors. That was the starter before Draymond played so well that they ended up trading him. But he was the all-star there with Steph and Klay. And, man, those old Warriors teams, like the whole run where they winning championships, even before, during, and after, like they always had like 8 to 10 all-stars on their team, either current or past. They always had stacked teams. It was crazy. But yeah, David Lee was an old all-star, but he left off KD. What the hell? Let's see what's going on.
My top 5 teammates, my career: Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's the best. Jarrett Jack and David Lee. Top 5 teammates.
Jarrett Jack was awesome. If you don't remember, I think Jarrett Jack was a backup point guard whenever they were with Mark Jackson. And like the first year or two, they made it to the playoffs. Because I think they lost in like the first or second round, the first couple years that Mark Jackson got them to the playoffs. But Jarrett Jackson was like the vet off the bench that would kill it with them. And him and Curry, used to be a pretty good combo because Jarrett Jack could shoot
Yep.
and he could definitely run the point. And then you had Curry running around and Clay running around. And David Lee at the time and Draymond. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at all those all-stars. That was even back then.
And that's true. And then David Lee, you was watching highlights of David Lee. He was dropping like 22, 25 points. He was way better than Kevon Looney.
Yeah, he was basically a left-handed Kevin Love. Yeah, so he kind of played that same style. He was played power forward and center. He had a deep mid-range. He could sometimes, I think, shoot a three, but not really like that. But he could shoot, and he had a lot of post moves and finish around the rim. Did decent on rebounds.
It is kind of funny how he has Buddy Hield on this list, and I don't know.
And he's the newer Warrior.
He's a newer Warrior. He's barely
this
been
like
there.
second or third year?
Yeah, it's like his second or third year. You would have thought he would put like Andre Iguodala on there or like
Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, like Harrison Barnes, Andre Iguodala, but
Barbosa.
Exactly.
Kevin Durant.
Gary Payton second, but nah,
Jesus.
He did, but he didn't forgot Kevin Durant. Do you think he did it on purpose? Like he forgot Kevin Durant on purpose?
Yeah, he hates Kevin Durant, that whole situation. He still rubs in his face that they won a championship before him and after him. Yeah, but I mean, if you look at all the players from like 2010, 2012 on to now, the Warriors, like every year, they have at least 7, 8, 9, 10 current or former All-Stars on their roster. It's like absolutely crazy. Some of the rosters they had, especially back when they still had KD and Iguodala, who was a former All-Star.
Yeah, Nick Young on there before, right?
Nick Young, who was like always a Sixth Man of the Year contender. They had Barbosa on there, who was actually a Sixth Man of the Year contender. They had Sean Livingston, who was like a lottery pick.
West.
They had David West, who was a former All-Star. They had Andrew Bogut, who was a former All-Star with the Bucks. Wiggins, who they got at an All-Star level. That's what I'm saying. Jarrett Jack,
who's like a
legend.
Andrew Wiggins like a top 3 draft pick, right? Wiggins.
Yeah, and they had Harrison Barnes in his prime, but remember they got rid of him so they could get they traded him so they could get KD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's crazy. I wonder how Harrison Barnes feels.
Left off the list.
Yeah, like that he won a championship, lost a championship with them, and then got traded. So he was with them with a couple. Like he was with them for a while. Like he was with them for the first couple playoff series when they were like the young teams and going against the Spurs and losing. And then he was with them when they won their first championship and then lost the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably thought we're gonna win it next year. And like no, we're retooling with KD. Get your ass out of here.
And now he's in San Antonio.
Yeah, and he's been like a role player ever since then. He never reached the same level he was in Golden State since then.
Definitely wasn't, but I mean, this is just funny. I wonder what's gonna happen when they play each other. I want to see if Kevin Durant is really. I mean, not Kevin Durant. I want to see if Draymond Green keeps that same energy. He probably is.
Who's your favorite Warrior of all time, past, current, or past? Monte Ellis. Yeah, I love the We Believe Warriors. I love Baron Davis.
And Boom Boom Davis. Yep.
Jason Richardson. OG Gill, before he went to the Wizards, was on the Warriors. Michael Petrus, Air France. He was awesome.
Al Harrington,
Matt Barnes, Andres Biedrus. Yeah, they had a lot of fun players, and that was like when Steven Jackson, of course, Matt Barnes. But yeah, those teams were a lot of fun. I still remember when they beat Dallas.
Exactly. But y'all comment down below some of y'all favorite Warrior teammates, and also comment down below
Warrior players.
Warriors player teammates. I said teammates.
Comment down your favorite teammates because everyone played for the Warriors.
Hey, they didn't even have that shooting. Nah, but comment down below some of your favorite Warrior players. Also comment down below, do you feel like Draymond Green was being funny with this top 5 list?
Yeah.
Anything else you had to say?
No, because he said his favorite teammates. Kevin Durant might have been a bad teammate to him. They may have not been fun or enjoyed each other's company.
I wonder how Jordan Poole feels about this.
Definitely not his favorite teammate. That's his most punchable teammate.
Disrespectful.
Never disrespect Donkey. But let's talk about our favorite music. New Music Thursday. This is the top music. This is the music that dropped from last week. So we had music that we've had time to digest and let you know what's the newest music of the albums that have just passed dropped, even though there's new music that dropped today because we moved the podcast today because my co-host was Sweepy.
Hey.
Here's the Sweepy baby.
But moving on, man. Thank y'all for checking out, man, the TFTC playlist number 5. I think right now we got how many?
I'm sorry. I love the Neon Super Nintendo. Like that was the ultimate flex when you had that. It was an Atomic Green. What is that? A Game Boy Pocket, the Nintendo 64 controller, and then a pager. Comment down below if you're old enough that you had a 2-way pager or a Sky pager. That was like before my time, or when I was a wee little kid.
I had a 2-way.
2-way pager. It was like texting before texting. Shout out to 80s babies. But shout out our music playlist, Music Mix number 5. We got Big Boogie, Back to F Up on the playlist. Check out this playlist. All the playlists 1 through 4 have over 1,000 views, so check it out. They all got love. Music Mix number 5 now up to 536 views. Get this playlist up to 1,000. This is your playlist for the gym. This is a playlist for the trap. This is a playlist for where they do that at.
And also, man, make sure y'all check out the music that dropped this week. They got the new Kodak Black. I heard that album was pretty good. That Big L, that old school music. He R.I.P. to Big L. Great album. Offset dropped the tape. You definitely want to listen to that. Big Homie G. I listened to the Big Homie G. Glad he's back rapping again. Who else I listened to? I listened to that Chucky. Also, that was good. The Ice War Vezo. That was good. Also, you can also see him. He did an interview on the Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and them. That was good. Also, let me see. My Big Boogie Black album ain't on here, but we're gonna talk about that next. But now it's time to talk about the song that I picked, man. I got that Big Boogie Pain on Paper 4 with DJ Drama on it. And man, this tape was actually fire, better than I expected. Cause I mean, a Big Boogie, his voice is always irritating to me. A lot of his songs are irritating to me.
And now you love him.
And now I love the song. This too, DJ Drama did his thing on it. Whoever mixed and mastered this, definitely did put their foot into it. But I mean, there's 15 songs, and I gotta say, all 15 songs are bangers, no skips. I'll be making my co listen to this tape every time we get in my car. But this is definitely who y'all need to check out. That Big Boogie, man. He did that song with Gorilla, if y'all don't know. Big Glow. But that's my song pick of the week. And then my codes, what you got?
Oh, I didn't even play it. I'm sorry. Look how cool that is. It's a moving back cover. That is pretty cool. It's almost like Harry Potter.
R.I.P. Big Jook.
Yep. But speaking of craziness, we got Big Moochie Grape Nightmare on AB. It's a great album. Big Moochie always drops classics. And yeah, I'm actually more excited for my next week's album pick of the week, but I can't tell you what that is. But check out Big Moochie's album. It's got 8 songs. It's a short album, but it's pretty good. And he's on Empire, supporting Empire. But yeah, check it out. You won't regret it. Nightmare on AB. I always love the Halloween themed albums. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Facts.
It's gonna get you right. But speaking of getting you right, check us out on Twitter at Papa Obuck, at Felix Supreme 305.
Hey,
now known as X.
I'm tweeting away. I got a tweet that's going viral. I got an Instagram post that's going viral. It's getting annoying. I may have to turn off my notification if I'm to keep doing this good. But hey, man, thank y'all for subscribing.
I'm gonna have to turn off my notifications because I'm so cool. When you're the coolest guy in the world, someone's gonna turn the notification off.
Exactly.
And then I knew my life had changed. So scan the QR codes. Join us on all of our social medias. At Crib Reactions on IG, at Tales from the Crib on IG, our 2 main channels. You can get all of our content there. TikTok has the content from all the stuff here on TFTC Networks. Let me get you some outro music so we can get the F out of here. Here we go. Hey. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, hype the video. Give us a super thanks down below. Send it to your friends. Let everyone know about Tales from the Crib. Thanks for rocking with us. We rocking with you. Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, Felix Supreme 305, Tales from the Crib. Every week, we try to drop on Thursday. Sometimes it gets pushed to Friday. You know what it is. Check out TFTC Sports NFL show just dropped with the birthday boy Real Good _ Doty. NFL show every week. The sports NBA clips from this show get put on TFTC Sports. All the regular gossip, celebrity news, current events clips get dropped on this channel. You don't have to go anywhere. So if you don't have time to watch whole show, we clip it out for you on both channels. Tales from the Crib, TFTC Sports. Stay in tune to both. TFTC Gaming if you love gaming. Crib Reactions if you love music. We check out music from all over around the world. Get us to 20,000 subs over there. Crib Reactions. Got a Patreon there. Instagram. We do it all. Thanks for tuning in. Locked in with us. We locked in with you. Tales from the Crib. Peace.